Which parts of cryptocurrency do you find interesting? Have you heard anything about it at all? Certainly, it does not mean buying and selling or trading packages and selling signals. Do you know anything about it in general? Just like the history of money and its evolution, which was first the exchange of goods for goods, or what we call a barter system, then coins were created. After that, banknotes came along, and we reached the digital money era, bank cards and internet banking that we all have. Cryptocurrency is exactly like the digital money on our bank cards. It is encrypted in your digital wallet only with no bank or other intermediary in the middle. There is a bargain between you and the money itself. As in our thoughts, money is always tangible, like banknotes. It's all the same with crypto, and the only difference is that it is not tangible. So you will have Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Tether in your digital wallet without intermediaries. Now let's put this discussion aside. What do you think about the oil business? You might be working in any other industry. You might be a doctor or an engineer, and all of them are important. But we're just making a comparison between the oil and crypto market. The oil business has always been a prestigious line of work with lots of hassle. We refer to oil as black gold, so if someone is in the oil business, for sure they are dealing with huge amounts of money, and to get into it, you must also enter with a huge amount of money. Also, having the right connections will put you forward. It is such a giant industry with over 100 years of background, and last year made transactions of half of the crypto industry when it's just been around for about a decade. Now let's talk about the crypto market. You don't need to have huge capital to enter this market, and for sure, you don't need someone to get you into this market. Remember, this market is not controlled by anyone. You do not need high science and education, maybe just a few hours of basic training. Lying on the corner of the sofa with just a simple device to be a part of cryptocurrency's business of more than $2 trillion. The business model in the world has changed, either riding the wave of the world with very simple and practical information or watching this market. Until years later, you have to see what this story is. The choice is yours. Now let's see how we can take a piece of this cake. There are many different ways to make money in this $2 trillion industry. Let's check a few of them out. 1. Investing or holding. It is great for those who have disposable money and have a lot of patience. But if you do not have the capital and patience for a few years, it is better to forget about it. In general, we neither recommend this method nor are against it. Remember, Bitcoin, as Bloomberg said, must be over $100,000 in the future, so it can be good if you can be patient. 2. Trading. We do not recommend it at all, but it's totally up to you. Because if you want to be a trader, you have to know the influential news on crypto and technical analysis. The fundamentals will not be enough, and you also need to know about the synthetic or market sentiment axis. Obviously, a lot of money is in trading, but one side of the market is winning, the other side is losing, and unfortunately, the losing side is always much bigger than the winning side of traders. 3. Staking. It is exactly like depositing your money in a bank. The profits are not very high like the rest of the options. When you deposit crypto into staking protocols, it provides capital for eco-markets. It divides the percentage of low commission with its deposit, which is low profit, but its risk is low, and its permanence is permanent. We definitely recommend staking to guarantee and secure the capital of its users, but you still need to be sure of where you are stepping in. 4. Arbitrage. You simply benefit from the price difference between two exchanges in an instant, because the price of a cryptocurrency is not always the same everywhere in the world, and, in fact, you can benefit from it. It has a reasonable and low-risk income for the user and also gives a good profit to the company. We definitely recommend this method. We are also working on it. Welcome to BV. For arbitrage, you do not need to have special or general education skills. You just have to look among all the exchange offices and take the moment of fluctuation and arbitrage of a certain asset. BVarb.com does this for you automatically with big data and that big brain of information and intelligent algorithm engines without the intervention of a person who may cause human error. It oscillates between the exchanges itself and divides its income between you and the company. For only $199, you can have the right to use the algorithm and be able to use its features. The algorithm will be working for a period of 24 months and it creates a decent amount of return for a corporation for its users. The algorithm uses big data and computing methods to find arbitrage opportunities. And best of all, it all happens automatically. Opal, Ruby and Diamond packages from $1,000 to $50,000 and above can give you a monthly income of 6% to 15% depending on your partnership and contract. After 2 or 3 years, when the Sharia or global contract expires, the original money will be returned to you in the form of a bonus, which you can spend in other parts of the platform. For instance, if you participate in the platform with $10,000 in the Ruby package without wanting to arbitrage yourself, the algorithm will do this for you and share its income with you. It gives you a monthly ROC of $1,100 to $1,300 and it will carry on for 24 months. Furthermore, without having to pay extra, you can also sign a CAA agreement, and with using leverage, you'll be able to make much more income. You can withdraw your income through a bank or cryptocurrency. BV operates internationally and has business centers in Europe and the Middle East that are only accessible to its managers and employees. It also has its customer care center in Hong Kong, which is also accessible to its users. We highly value our members and they can have access to us via phone, email and tickets. The customer center provides support in a few different languages. BV is one of the leading platforms in crypto arbitrage, but this is not all. BV is creating an ecosystem from staking, NFT, and fan tokens to the metaverse. You can find BVarb on more than 300 international news agencies, including Asahi newspaper in Japan, which is more than 150 years old and is the second most widely circulated newspaper in the world. Yahoo News, MarketWatch, and Yahoo Finance are among the agencies that published an article about BVarb's ecosystem. In the end, we should mention BV is not a revolution nor an evolution, but a solution. The choice is yours. We are here. For more information, check BVarb.com. See you on the other side.